Hello, everyone. It is June 1st, 2026. Hard to remember what year it is. You know, the numbers just keep fucking going. Yeah, I got my Michael Myers shirt on. Let me make sure I get a better angle. Anyway, I went to McKay's today and I think like last week too. I'm just going to do a video of all the stuff I've gotten, all the cool shit I found. Okay, we'll start off with the stuff I got. I think it was last week. I don't remember. Well, Payback, the straight-up director's cut. Mel Gibson's a moron, but I'm a fan of a lot of his movies because I grew up on him. I have the theatrical version, but I haven't seen the director's cut. I hear it's more hard-nosed, more kind of fucked up, more crude, less Hollywood friendly, less like general audience friendly. So I'm intrigued. It's got a bunch of bonus features. The other one, all it had was a making of the original DVD. It's got a commentary on location in Chicago. Payback's Our Bitch on set in Los Angeles. Guess it was filmed in both cities. And then a featurette just about creating the director's cut. That's exciting. The Hunter, conversation with the author. I guess who wrote the book it was based on. Yeah. Trying to see. Yeah, something like that. And a movie I saw the very last day of my junior year of high school. I think it was a Thursday. I went to the theater and I saw this at the Roxy Theater in Dixon, Tennessee. This is Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I think it's very underrated. I love it. You know, I loved it when I saw it. I love it now. People can talk all the shit they want, but you know what? I love Harrison Ford. I have the same birthday as him. Ian, my twin brother, does as well. And I appreciate this movie for what it was. And we'd been so long since we got an Indiana Jones movie, and it was the first one I got to see in the theater. You know, I really appreciate it. I loved a lot about it. I don't buy into the hate just because so many other people do. I think that's lame. I enjoy it for what it is and for how good it actually is. I have the Blu-ray, but this is a DVD, but the reason I got it is because it's also a booklet. Look at that. It's a special version of the 2-disc DVD set. Got good bonus features. No commentary, though. Spielberg has never done a DVD commentary or a Blu-ray commentary for any of his movies that he has ever made. That is a cardinal sin for a director to do. God, Tarantino has never done one either. Yeah, commentary is my favorite thing, so I like to give shit to directors who don't do them. I mean, Tarantino's done them for other movies, but never for his own, but whatever. Here, yeah, anyway, behind-the-scenes booklet. I'm just going to feed you guys a lot of random movie trivia as well, I'm sure. Oh, there's Shia LaBeouf, the guy who shat the bed with his career. Come on, dude. You had it all, man. Look, you were Mutt Williams. You were Indiana Jones Jr. Come on. And you have to run around acting like an idiot. I used to love you, man. But yeah, look at that. I liked his character. I liked Mud. He was cool. Oh, Karen Allen. I was so happy to see her come back. Oh, she deserved that. I'm glad she was in the last movie, Dial of Destiny, but she deserved a bigger role. But, you know, like I said, I like Dial of Destiny too. You know, it wasn't perfect, but I'm just glad that he came back and got to do another movie at his age. That's amazing. That's a gift. People need to appreciate that too. Yeah, there's kind of it's just some more behind the scenes shit. I'm sorry, I'm getting sidetracked here with going down the movie trivia rabbit hole. Yeah, so that's cool. Special booklet with all this behind the scenes dough, you know, to enjoy for one of my favorite movies. Did not have that, and I had to get this. This is Greek season 3. I got this one at it's chapter 3, so I think it's like the first half of the second season. ABC Family, when they released a lot of stuff on DVD like this, and what the fuck was it? Some of their other teen-centered shows at the time. They wouldn't release them in season 1, season 2. It'd be chapter 1, and it'd be like the first half of the first season. Chapter 2 would be the other half. So this is the first half of the second season. And yeah, I think I have up to 4. But I needed to get this. I got it at Goodwill, like I said, for $1 or whatever. But the first disc was so scratched up, there was like this ring on it that was like scratched into it. It didn't really work. And this one is clean, so I got it. I got it for $2, which is a good deal because I found a receipt from 2016 where somebody had originally bought it, and they paid $11.96 for it, and I paid $2. I paid $1.95. So yeah, somebody resold it to McKay's, and I got it for $2. Yeah. Sorry, 2016 guy. I got quite a deal because of you for something I've been needing because like I said, my first DVD set of Chapter 3 was scratched and didn't work. Anyway, I got these two 007 movies. This is the first one. This is 1977, I believe. But I like to get these. These are the 1999, 2000 editions of the DVDs around that era. But I always get these because They all come with, sorry, my nose itches, my hair was tickling it. They all come with these booklets that have all this behind-the-scenes information about them. Only these versions have those. They were re-released on DVD, all of them, I think, when Quantum of Solace came out, and all they had on them were the commentaries. And a lot of them multiple making-of documentaries, music videos, and stuff like that. But whenever they re-released them on the DVDs in like 2008 or whatever, all they had were the commentaries for these movies. They left off a bunch of stuff. So these are better because there's more bonus features. I'm sure the Blu-rays have reinstated them, but the Blu-rays don't have these cool fucking booklets loaded with information about every Bond movie ever made. You know, there's a ton of them. So we've been locating these versions of them, of all the movies, you know, for like the past few years, or however long it's been, you know, last 10 years, or since I've been collecting DVDs, yeah. Oh, sorry, I got a shaving cut. Yeah, I haven't razored my face, and God, it's been over 10 years, it feels like. I always just use an electric razor. But I never use a razor and go that close to the skin. I always have stubble, but I razored my face twice last week or so, and yeah, cut myself shaving in the same spot twice. I don't recommend it. Anyway, I'm glad to have 2 more of the collection of those. See, yeah, from that collection, that specific release of the movies. I like that. I'm glad I'm building that up. Those are good to have for any collector. And this is at the last minute I saw this on the just arrived shelf at McKay's in Nashville, which is where they put all the movies that they haven't sorted through yet. They've just arrived at the store and they put them on this one shelf before they put them in the shelves where everything else is. But boah, Psycho 2. I have the first movie and I have the last one that was made for HBO, but I don't have this one yet. And it's a sealed special edition Shout Factory, which is a great niche boutique Blu-ray company that puts out Blu-rays and special editions of all these classic movies, and a lot of them are more obscure, some of them, so that's cool that they're doing it. They don't get the ones that are quite as obscure as like MVD or Vinegar Syndrome does, but Shout Factory does. Theirs are usually more like theatrical quality. Them and who's the other one? Vestron. They'll do like straight to video movies that would never get, you know, these kind of special edition releases. So that's why I really like those companies. But Shout and Scream Factory is good too. They do a lot of good stuff for movies, and some of them are pretty obscure. But this is one they did for this. They did it for all of them, I think, except the first one. They did these special editions, Shout Factory. But it's got a commentary by the screenwriter Tom Holland. He's the guy who directed Stephen King's Thinner, and he directed Child's Play, one of my favorite filmmakers. He's done so many other good stuff. Check out his movies. Not Tom Holland from Spider-Man. Not that poser. The Tom Holland, the 80s, 90s horror filmmaker who's a legend. And he gave us Chucky and Stephen King's Thinner and so many other good movies. I'm just not remembering them right now. But it's got vintage video and audio interviews with Anthony Perkins, Vera Miles, and director Richard Franklin. Anthony Perkins' son, Osgood Perkins, is now a huge horror director. The last few years, he's just taken off, which is great because I remember going to see Legally Blonde and seeing him in that movie as an actor. Theatrical trailer TV spot, yeah, that was $13, but a sealed copy of this is going to go for way more online, so I couldn't pass that up. I almost got it last Christmas when Ian got me the 4th movie, but maybe 2 Christmases ago, I don't know, birthday, whenever that was. So I'm glad I finally ran into it in the wild and was able to get it. And the last 2 things I got from that last week are, this is a toy I had growing up. We had the black one and the red one too, but our friend Tony Kreisman gave us this one. And the one, I still have this one. I had to rebuy the black and red ones, but I still have this one, but his arm doesn't work as well. He slaps, see? The other 2 kick. The Black Ranger and the Red Ranger do when you push the button in the back. But this one, he slaps. See? And I also got another one that I'd never have had. Yeah. Trini. Ooh, 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 ooh. I love you. I love all the Power Rangers and all the Power Ranger toys. This one slaps too, which is cool. But what is even better about Trini is that she karate chops. Look at that. Look at this shit. Take it, motherfucker. Ow, 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 ow. That's right, Billy, you little fucking bitch. That's cool. She slaps and karate chops. He doesn't do that. He only karate chops. You can't bend his arm the way hers does to do the karate chop. So hers works 2 different ways. That's really cool. It has 2 different moves. But yeah, now I need to get the Green Ranger and the Pink Ranger in my collection for these will be set. But these were, man, I saw other people with these growing up. Ian and I had some of them. Zeph got the blue one from his friend. Yeah, so I'm glad to be building that up. And getting more of those. That's it for the other day, I believe. And I'm going to start off with today. First, I got this off the rack. It wasn't in the bargain bin. This wasn't in the bargain. Okay, all these were in the bargain bin there the other day at McKay's. But this wasn't. I got this off the rack. Like I said, now this is the only one I got off the rack today. It was $3. It's Tomb Raider: The Cradle of Life, the sequel. I like the first one better. I never really watched this one in its entirety, but I had both movies. I always started it and never finished it because it just wasn't it, I don't know. It started off kind of boring compared to the first one, and man, Angelina Jolie was just so perfect in the first movie. Can't deny she's a great actress and was perfect in that movie. And now this one's good too. I just need to give it more time. I had the old full screen DVD. I figured it was time to upgrade because I had the first one. I got it dirt cheap many years ago on Blu-ray. So now I've got both of them on Blu-ray. It's got all the same bonus features, different artwork than the other DVD, but yeah. It's a Blu-ray, high definition, widescreen. I'm glad to have that in my collection. And this was 25 cents, so I had to get it. If it's a movie I need, it's 25 cents there. I'm always going to get it. Or if I already have a copy, I'll just get another one just as a backup or to give away. Star Trek First Contact, this is the 1996 one. Insurrection was the one after that, and they didn't do another one until Nemesis, I believe. This one was a big hit, made over $100 million at the box office, I know that, and it's loaded with about 2 discs of bonus features. Patrick Stewart, another person I share a birthday with, Han Solo, Patrick Stewart, Cheech Marin, Julius Caesar, Cameron Crowe, Ken Jeong, Ashley Scott. A lot of good people share my birthday, July 13th, with me and my twin brother, so that's pretty cool. And what I'm proud of is Patrick Stewart, because he's a fucking legend. And this right here, I watched the whole first season of United States of Terror on Showtime when it was new, but I never really, by the time this one came around, I was playing college football, so I didn't really have time to watch the second season. I didn't have HBO where I was living, at the college, Lambeth University, and then the fraternity house I was living in that summer. So I'm finally going to get to see this season in its entirety. I don't think it's going to be as good as the first season, but I'm willing to give it a shot. Yeah, should be fun to dive into that. Wow, shitty bonus features. Don't you hate that? Chats with the cast, short interviews with the cast. First one had way better stuff, the first season's DVD. And cast bios, stuff you can just find on IMDb. Yeah, come on, Showtime. Do better, you little bitch. So fucking dumb. No commentaries, no deleted scenes, no nothing. Just short interviews with the cast, no music videos, no gag reel. Like, what the fuck? What are you even doing? God, what are you even doing, CBS, Paramount, DVD? Fucking Showtime DVD? Come on, do better. This was a popular fucking show. What the fuck is wrong with you? God damn. Ooh, and here's one. I saw this in theater while I was at Lambeth University my sophomore year, the spring. It is Paul, starring Nick Frost and Simon Pegg. 2 British Crumpets. Directed by Greg Mottola, got a director who did Superbad and Adventureland, 2 of my favorite movies I saw in the theater. One my junior year of high school, the other one I saw my senior year of high school, Adventureland. I talked to Greg Mottola about Adventureland on Twitter a while back. It was a fun exchange. He appreciated the story I had of us all going to see that, all my movie theater buddies and I going to see that after work. And we felt like the people in Adventureland because it was all about co-workers at some dead-end job. Yeah. Anyway, I saw this, like I said, in the theater with Ian. We both saw it, and then I think we met our dad. He was living in Memphis at the time. We were in Jackson, so he stopped through town. After we saw the movie and we talked to him, we met outside Dick's Sporting Goods because we had to get stuff for football or something. Anyway, I remember that memory of running into him when he came through town, going to Dick's Sporting Goods, and I just seen this movie. It's funny. I like it. It has a great cast. I don't even remember who Bill Hader is in the movie, or Jane Lynch. I remember Joe Truglio because that guy's so fucking funny and weird. I remember Sigourney Weaver and Kristen Wiig being in it. Yeah, but it's like I only seen it once. I've only seen it once. It was when it was in the theater. So it's funny it'll be funny to see this again. It's got 2 versions, unrated, is I believe 6 minutes longer. It's got bonus features. It's got Blu-ray exclusives. That's why I've held off on getting it for so long. I didn't want to pay a lot for it. $2. And it's got Blu-ray exclusives. Between the Lightning Strikes, The Making of Paul, and behind the scenes featurettes. So that's more, because the featurettes, that implies more than one. So that's more than 2 exclusives. Yeah, and it's got a bunch of other stuff too. You can look it up on Blu-ray.com if you can't read it well enough. But yeah, Paul, it was a funny movie. Hi, I'm Paul. Yeah, that was one of my little Seth Rogen impressions. I'm pooing when I'm nervous, I poo! I'm pooing when I'm nervous, I poo! That was a line from Neighbors 2. Not as funny as the first, not as good, but watchable. And the last thing is something one of my kind of not a guilty pleasure, one of my favorite 70s TV shows. What's Happening? There's the legend Rerun Henry himself. You might have recognized him dressed up like that in Dickie Roberts, former child star. But it's a fun show. There's a great episode with Michael McDonald. One of the ones I'll throw up on Tubi or like when it's on like reruns because it's just a fun atmosphere. It's like a high school 70s sitcom. The urban setting. It's very good. Yeah, very good. I love this kind of stuff. You know, kind of like a lot of the other ones around that time. Facts of Life, Different Strokes. It's like along the lines of that. This one's good. Yeah. It's the first season. How many episodes? Ooh, 21 episodes. Hell yeah. Some fun to dive into. Just love old sitcoms. So much fun. Oh, great. I think I just broke this motherfucker. No. Oh, still here, baby. Still works. All right. So, yeah, thank you for watching. That's the end of my McKay's haul from the last week or so, because I went twice. I don't remember the other day. I think it was, I don't know. Shit, I don't know. Maybe it was just a couple. Maybe it was like Friday. I think it was Friday, last Friday. Anyway, thank you for watching my McKay's haul. Listen to my rambling and my pointless movie trivia. Yeah. Oh, and I'll show you what my brother got. Oh, I got this the other day, too, at Target. Woohoo! Finally got a copy of this. The Life of a Showgirl. It comes with the exclusive poster. There's like 4 different versions of this. I chose the one where she's in the movie theater. And yeah, I've heard some of the music, but haven't really dived into it enough. I'm excited for it. Taylor, keep up the good work. And Ian got these at Target the other day or something. I think yesterday. It's like the Hulk hands, but it's the Thing from the Fantastic Four First Steps. I haven't seen the movie yet. I've seen some of it, but let's give him a whirl. What is that he says in Deadpool? He was arrested for smasturbating, which is where you masturbate with Hulk hands. Anyway, it made me think of that joke. Okay, I gotta turn the buttons on. Dang it.
It's clobbering time.
It's clobbering time. Listen to that shit. Okay, I'm sorry. The light went off on the thing. Okay, there's the light. Yeah. Isn't that cool? Thank you for watching. Yeah. Oh, and I got this for like $2 at Walmart the other day. It's David Cornsweat Superman. Not my favorite. You know, the whole movie looked like it was like AI. It didn't look like real. It was weird. But it had some good parts in it. I don't know, the whole movie just looked kind of off. But yeah. That's another cool thing I can play around with. I'm going to get my Henry Cavill same size one to beat him up later. My Ben Affleck and my Tobey Maguire. Okay, anything else? I'll show you something funny. See that right there? That is an Arthur doll with a Scream mask on it. A talking Arthur doll. Yeah, ghost face mask. But anyway, thank you. It's going on a bit long here. It's late. It's like what, 1:02 a.m. I don't even know. Had a good week. You know, I'm trying to enjoy everything amongst all the bullshit chaos they're putting us through. Just gotta try to enjoy life when you can, and you know, not let the horrible things going on around us destroy us. Okay. Fight for the environment. Fight for what you believe in. Fight for what's right. Fight for the people. Not the assholes making all this horrible shit happen. Love you all. Happy first day of June. Goodbye, May. I love you, May. Sucks to see you another month go, but because it's been a fun May, but whatever. You can't control time. Bye. Ivan Wolf Tucker signing off. Watch our YouTube videos on this page, you know, and like and subscribe, and then go to Wuchina Twins Films, our main page, where is all our more sophisticated content, documentaries, interviews, short films. Be sure and like and subscribe that page, and too as well, and watch our stuff. You know, we need numbers, buddy. I don't want to be poor anymore. Love ya.